All right, listen, guys. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Joe Flacco is playing just. It's got to be some of the best football he's been playing in his career. He's just lit a spark in the whole fucking Browns organization. And I think the sky's the limit for the playoffs. They clinched the playoffs, which was huge. They wouldn't have done it without Joe Flacco. Obviously, their defense has been a big part of that. But Joe Flacco was that last piece and that spark they needed. Listen, the sky's the limit. Even if they lose first round of the playoffs, hey, man, it's a success. Kudos to Kevin Stefanski. Hey, man, a lot of people are saying that they're going to have a decision to make. You don't just say at the end of the year, well, thanks, Joe. Good luck to you, thanks. Thanks for what you did for us. No. At minimum, you bring Joe Flacco back to be a backup to Deshaun Watson. Because the fans are already going to want Flacco back more than Watson. The fans don't want Watson no more in Cleveland. I think Watson has good football to play. I just don't know what you're going to get from him, though. I mean, you just don't know. Sorry about this, son. Sorry I ain't been on in a while, man. Me and my whole family just have been running through the stomach bug. Oh, my God, it was terrible, man. I wish that upon nobody. We're good now. I mean, we're still kind of recovering. It's terrible. Fuck that. Fuck the stomach bug. Hopefully none of y'all get it out there. But man, I can't see a scenario where they do not bring back Joe Flacco. I really just can't. Like I've said before earlier in the year, that's why the names Kirk Cousins get brought up when the trade deadline's booming. Because those are the type of quarterbacks that can play well in Stefanski's system. Stefanski altered his system for Deshaun Watson, which most good coaches do. But Stefanski's best at calling his style offense. And with Joe Flacco, he can do that. So, I mean, really, you're either going to have to integrate Deshaun into his style of play, or you're going to have to find somebody else. I don't know. And no one's going to take on Deshaun Watson's contract. I mean, Joe Flacco can't be the future forever. He is an older fella. And listen, if Joe Flacco came back next year and started for the Browns, we don't know what we'd get. We don't know if we'd get the same Joe Flacco. And that's fine. But I'm bringing him back. I'm telling you that right fucking now. And I guarantee you, there's going to be tons of teams lined up to give Joe Flacco a 2-year deal to be their starting quarterback next year. Guarantee you. Hey, he might not want to play anymore. I don't know. This might be such good of a run for him that he's like, you know what? That was a good way to end. I'm out of here. But there's going to be teams lined up knocking on his fucking door in the offseason. But listen, man, it's fun. You guys enjoy it. Let's just keep enjoying this ride. And honestly, I think the sky's the limit in the playoffs. We can see history in the making right here. Whack over Flacco. Go fucking Brownies. Let's go Miami Dolphins today. If the Miami Dolphins beat the Ravens, I think the Browns have a shot at the AFC Championship. But then again, I'd be down to rest the starters next week regardless. I think it'd fare us well in the playoffs. Let's go Brownies. Let's go Dolphins. Whack over Flacco, baby.